The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Friday edition of the Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
I'd like to start the podcast with an apology.
Why?
Now, you might hear in the podcast, there's a segment where Sharyn, that's immature.
Is that why our podcast has been decreasing each day? Because Sharyn makes funny noises.
No,
I check our podcast like on the stats.
Yeah.
We've been
What?
dropping.
Hang on a sec. Why are you here?
Because he's in court. He's in court right now, okay? I'll tell you why. Because later on, there's a bit where I read out a
text
from the text machine.
That was blowing up.
The text machine was blowing up today, and we were doing the life hack segment. And one of the great ideas that someone had was life hack, save awkward moments, put a condom on before you go out.
Which I didn't want to be read on air.
Which I think is really funny.
And I thought it was funny. I was like, got to say that on the radio.
I then later on in the show, so when I read it out, it was gone. I thought the text machine was broken, and I was so embarrassed. They asked me to read some texts. I tried to remember in my head how the gag went.
Yeah.
I stuffed it up, as you'll be able to hear in the podcast. I completely butchered it, and everyone was disappointed. And I went to Clint and Sharyn. Did I screw up that gag? And they both go, yeah, you did, bro. And I was so disappointed. I even wrote back to the person who texted it. Ha, this was the best one of the day. I'm so sorry. I screwed up my delivery. Chang deleted the text.
No, I didn't delete it. I didn't want it to be.
And we got some violins for this pity party.
He deleted it. You ruined this quality text. This is all your fault because you tried to clean up smut off the radio.
Just blame the Asian.
The only person that's going to notice this happen is you.
No, the podcast listeners are going to notice as well. I'm really annoyed about
No,
this.
that is going to be like, oh, there goes another one of Guy's jokes that weren't funny.
Anyway, Chang, you are fired for the second time on this show. This is the podcast. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Actually, I wanted to say, if you're listening to the podcast, feel free to rate it.
Piss off.
Leave him alone.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Edge.
On Friday, we're doing a feature that we do every Friday called Stop Bragging About It, Mate.
No.
Stop bragging about it,
Always
mate.
doing that. Basically, you get to call up and brag about something that your friends are probably sick of hearing you talk about.
Guy wants to brag about something today.
My dad went to an open home and he brought me back a free pen.
Oh, so
And he gave it to me. He's like, here you go, mate.
Wow, you definitely shouldn't have bragged about that. Clint, what's yours?
put me on this. Going to Christchurch this weekend.
Yes, that's going to be awesome for the
I'll brag about
Summerstein.
that. Yeah. It's
gonna be a great
So we want
time.
your brags. We want you to call up on 0800 The Edge.
Big or
text
small?
us to 3343 right now.
0800 The Edge. Aaron, what would you like to brag about?
I'd like to brag that I've got a pretty hot wife.
Woo!
Oh.
Aaron, what's her name?
But she works in the government department, so I'll just give you a first name.
Is she a spy?
What?
Does she work for the GCSB?
Dum 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 dum. The Adventures of the Pretty Hot Wife. She's not too hot that she doesn't stand out too much, but she's still pretty hot.
Is it Paula Bennett?
No.
What's her name?
Definitely not. Her name's Leah. We've been married for coming up to nearly 4 years now.
All the Leahs in government departments in Wellington now are shredding all their documents like, abort mission, he's named me on the radio.
Can I please get a chahoo for Aaron because he's going to be getting some loving tonight after that. Chahoo! Aaron,
I've never done a chahu before in my life. This is my first time.
Aaron, where's your chahoo?
I've got it waiting for me at home.
Oh, shivers, you are really laying it on tonight. Trina, what would you like to brag about?
I'm flying down to Christchurch this weekend to surprise my papa, and we're going to catch the train back up to Auckland.
Awesome. Are you going to take him on the train as well?
Yeah, well, him and my mum have already been doing it this past week.
Cool. Oh, that'll
Yeah,
be awesome. Well, hopefully he gets a good surprise when he sees you, Trina.
Yeah, I think he's going to freak out, which will be good.
Oh, well, enjoy the train trip. That'll be wicked. Sean, what would you like to brag about?
I'm currently on 24 days of leave, and during which I'm in Hawaii for about a week.
You're going to Hawaii?
Boom.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
What part of Hawaii are you going to?
Maui.
Oh, stop bragging about it, Sean. I definitely want to come in your suitcase. Wait there, because I'm going to give you a restaurant that you need to go and you need to go to when you're in Hawaii. So just wait there. And finally, Sam, what would you like to brag about?
Yeah, hey, I just bought my first house yesterday.
Yes!
So that's exciting.
How broke are you all of a sudden? Do you feel like you've got a house but absolutely no money whatsoever?
Yeah, pretty much. But no, it's exciting. I'm paying off my own mortgage instead of someone else's. So,
Yeah. Oh,
yay.
congratulations, mate. That's exactly what Stop Bragging About It's for.
Thanks.
If you'd like to brag about something, you still got time. Jump on the phones to us, 0800 The Edge, or text your brag through to 3343.
Yeah, good text in. I'd like to brag that my dad's 43 and he's got a 31-year-old hot wife. Holla!
Hot Wife Fridays today.
Yeah.
Call up if you've got a hot wife as well.
Yeah.
Sounds like they just got the idea from before because now they are going to get a lucky Friday night.
Just call up if you've got an average wife. Any sort of wife. If you've got a wife, if you've got a girlfriend, if you've met a girl before, call up.
Whoa, guys. The phone lines are now jam-packed. It's my husband trying to get through to say how hot I am.
Woo!
0800 The Edge, we've got Charles. What are you bragging about?
I got a kill streak on COD 24.
Sick.
What is that?
It's Call of Duty.
Oh,
It's
right.
Like you get attack dogs and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I pretend I know what I'm talking about. People do. Call of Duty's massive, Sharyn.
Yeah.
But is 24 a good kill streak?
Yeah.
Sick. Oh, good work, mate.
Bloody good work, Charles. You're a legend, bro.
Matt, what are you bragging about?
I'm bragging about going out for mini golf with the girl I met tonight. For the second date.
How did you meet her?
Ooh.
Good old Tinder.
Tinder.
Is this your
old
first?
Tinder.
Is this your first success story on Tinder, Matt?
Met one other girl,
Yeah.
but nothing came out of it.
Okay.
Well,
What's
good.
your Tinder photo, Matt? Do you have a photo of you holding a fish?
Pardon?
What's your Tinder photo? Do you have a photo of you holding a fish?
No, I don't. It's me in my ute.
I knew it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
knew it was going to be a car.
That was the second question. It's
Yeah,
either
yeah.
a fish, a gun, or a ute.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Well,
how-
I'm a builder, so it's obviously in my big 4-wheel drive building ute.
yeah, fair
See,
enough.
I know nothing. I just imagined you sitting seductively wrapped up in a sheet. I don't know why, Matt, but that's just how I imagined you. You sound like a sexy pose in a sheet kind of guy.
I think I'd chase them off if that was the case.
Hey, good luck with the date tonight, Matt. Let her win.
Also bragging about my mate last week. He were driving down the motorway and he handed his number out to a girl and he met up with her that night.
While he was driving.
Yep, well, I was driving and he was out the passenger window passing the number to the chick going 100k down the motorway.
Oh, we can't condone that, but good work, mate. Hey, good luck with the date tonight.
That is 2014 dating at its best. Welcome to the show, Katrina. What would you like to brag about?
Well, we had the wonderful Southern Wild Food Festival last weekend, and they had a competition called Guess the Weight of the Stag, and I guessed the weight. And at first, this woman rang, and she said I'd won 6 kgs of venison, and I was
Yes.
pretty excited with that. But
Yeah.
but there's more.
Oh, good.
Then she said there was 2 nights accommodation in Queenstown at a 5-star resort.
Wow.
Girl.
And I said, that's cool. And she said, oh, but there's more.
What?
And she said, it's for 6 people.
Whoa!
That is an excellent brag,
And,
Katrina.
and what'd you do? You guessed the weight of a lump of meat.
No, a live stag. The stag, the photo of a stag.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
they killed it and gave you the 6 kgs of its flesh.
I would imagine.
Yum!
Good on you, Katrina. That is an
That was
excellent
awesome.
prize. 6 people. Wow, that's
It's a
wicked.
kg of venison each.
Yeah, Katrina's partner was probably like, yeah, romantic weekend. Now it's romantic weekend with all of her friends. Wow, keys in the bowl.
And meat.
Could be pretty good. Some meat and some keys. Tash, what would you like to brag about?
Keys in the bowl?
Shh, we're talking to Tash.
Just that I've got a new boyfriend and he comes with discounts.
What sort of discounts? What sort of...
What kind of discounts?
Yeah.
Goods, like straighteners and such.
Are you going out with a criminal?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Are you going out with a parallel importer?
No.
Where does he work that he gets you discounts on straighteners and stuff?
I don't know if I'm allowed to disclose that information.
Oh,
Too early in the
Tash.
relationship, eh? All right.
He's a police officer, eh? Solely stolen goods.
He can get real cheap half-used bags of anything as well.
Oh, shush. Guys,
Okay,
God.
good brags, everybody. Thank you for participating and stop bragging about it. Some texts.
Super excited. The text machine's blowing up, by the way. Super excited to be taking my nearly 5-year-old to Hong Kong Disneyland in a couple of weeks.
Amazing.
Wow. Jason here. My granddad is 73 and his girlfriend has just turned 58. Good score, granddad. High five. I'd like to brag that my
Thank you for that
two-month-old...
reference from 2005.
My 2-month-old sleeps through the night every night for 2 weeks. That deserves a round of applause. Great news.
Toleration celebration.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Edge.
Hi, Chang.
Hello,
How are you?
Friday.
Got your Blues jersey on, mate? You ready for the big game tonight?
Yep, the third on the New Zealand table versus the fourth on the New Zealand table. The Blues take on the Crusaders tonight.
And the Crusaders are going to smash you in your home venue. Just saying, Crusaders all day long.
Chang loves the Blues more than anything. He's got his
I actually
own...
like rugby.
You love rugby?
Yeah, I love rugby. Could never played.
You've got...
Because you're Fijian, bro. Fijians love that crap.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Guy's not so much a fan. Chang's got his own Blues jersey with his own name on the back of it as if he was in the team.
Yeah, non-player's number, a zero.
A zero?
Big zero.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you're a 10 to us, mate.
Oh, thank you. I'm the DC for the team.
So how was our week this week?
It's been pretty busy, actually.
Yeah.
Lots of up and downs.
Yeah. Well, tell us about the downs.
Well, the downs. Well, you hear it on the cream of the crab.
No, this is just meant to be the good bits.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he had a hard time picking them this
Well, I have
week.
to say, Sharyn accidentally swearing on air was the downer of this week for me.
Oh, Sharyn.
Guys, I just really got caught up in the moment.
All right, here it is. Cream of the crap. Chang, our producer's favourite bits from the last week of the show.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint's Cream of the Crap.
Guy Williams has been nominated for the Sexiest Man on New Zealand television. So this week, he gave some of his competitors a call. Mark Richardson from The Crowd Goes Wild and TK from Shortland Street.
Hello, Guy. You're not sexy. You're tall, you're gangly, you're awkward. You've got glasses.
Mark,
this isn't about length, this is about width and girth.
I bet.
And all the stuff that I have.
Go. What are you hiding, bro?
Secrets, brother.
Are you even a real doctor?
Brother, I save lives and break hearts.
How many times have you won this competition?
I lost count. I almost put it to them, proposed that they should have another category for me.
They should. They should.
Other people competing than just me.
If I beat you, how embarrassing would that be for you?
No, this is really rigged, isn't it?
Every Wednesday, Sharyn has the Love Line where she gives love's advice to listeners. I think she should stick with that instead of being matchmaker. And here's the reason why.
We want to hear about your poor matchmaking efforts after Sharyn set up a girl and a guy, except for the problem that the dude was gay.
Well, they stayed together for like a couple of years, so it took him a while to realise.
He gave it a good shot.
I guess it's not really your fault in hindsight because
it's
he
his
wasn't
fault.
out.
When she first told me about this, she was like, my bad.
Clint Roberts made several admissions on air this week.
I've taken so many girls to the International Food Court. I don't mean so many. I don't mean so many. I mean like I've been on so many
Hopefully
dates.
a girlfriend's not listening.
How many?
Hey girl, want to go to the International Food Court?
I take all my girls there.
I got all the flavours.
I've got a different table for each babe I've taken there. Clint, if you had to marry your girlfriend and the first place that you met, where would it be?
Oh, at her ex-boyfriend's house.
I love that. It's so good.
And apparently, Clint makes a great impersonation of me.
Hey, do you want me to jump into pool of prices for you and see what I can bring out? I know, I'm very good at doing the Chang voice.
Maybe I should do a Clint voice as well. That was pretty good, Chang. That was pretty good. Well, thank you, guys.
And finally, we made a listener very, 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 very happy this week.
Congratulations, Olivia's friend. On behalf of Olivia, you've won a double pass to go and see Rudimental in Wellington.
Olivia! It's the Edge calling. You want a double pass to go see
There's still more prizes up for grabs, so make sure you stay tuned to this station. And that's all for this week's Cream of the Crap. If you missed anything on our show this week, you can listen back to it on our podcast.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the Edge.
Is it possible to love something so much that you could hypothetically marry it when it's not a person? That's the question we're asking this afternoon. There's a new movie out at the moment. It's called Her. It stars Joaquin Phoenix.
It's a Spike Jonze joint?
Yes.
Or as some people call him, Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix. So the movie's about this guy, hypothetically, who falls in love with his operating system.
Yeah.
An operating system, for those who don't know, is like the thing that runs your cell phone, or like Siri on your iPhone. You know how you can talk to Siri and she'll give you answers?
Yes.
So it's set in the not too distant future, and this is a hypothetical possibility. And it's a sophisticated thing that he has all through his house, and so he talks to it, and so he's like, hey, operating system lady, turn my computer and my stove on and microwave my dinner from last night, and it will do it.
So were you just making a hypothetical situation where you were married to your operating system and you've put your operating system in the kitchen to cook you some food?
This is a little clip from the movie.
Please wait as your operating system is initiated.
Hello, I'm here.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Samantha. What's it like to be alive in that room right now?
I wish I could put my arms around you. Wish I could touch you.
How would you touch me?
Ooh, sexy.
So, like, how does the operating system have feelings? That's what I don't get. It just sounds like a movie. So, is that Scarlett Johansson?
Yes.
I was about to ask who that voice was.
Yeah.
Is that Scarlett Johansson?
So, it just to me sounds
Amazing.
like somebody's at home is like, man, I'd love to hear Scarlett Johansson as a sex phone worker, and that's why they've made this movie. That's what it sounds like to me.
Spike Jonze. He's amazing.
The movie's actually had really good reviews. But
He
this
did
is
Where the
not-
Wild Things Are.
This is not like a review for the movie. It's just a hypothetical.
Yeah.
So that could happen, and it will happen when people start becoming intimate with something that they talk to every day. People will fall in love with that.
The text machine's blowing up. Someone's blowing up saying, I want to marry my PlayStation. It's always in the mood to be played with, and it vibrates.
I would like to, if I had to, I would marry a cheeseburger. And it would be one of those cheeseburgers, every time I finish it would just replenish.
Do you actually love
And it'd
cheeseburgers
be
more than anything in the
fat-free.
world?
I'd rub it all over my body.
Really?
All the time. I'd just be sitting here, eating my burger, and then rubbing it all over my face.
A cheeseburger wouldn't keep you warm at night. Oh, you say actually kind of would.
Yeah, when I was like really cold, I'd just eat it and it would like make me feel warm from the inside out.
It sounds like you want to marry a McDonald's store more than a cheeseburger.
No, I don't. No, a store is much too much for me.
Yeah.
I would rather just the one perfect cheeseburger. If I had to be honest, it would have to be specific. It would have to be the cheeseburger from the Tyrell Fish and Chip Shop because that is the best.
So if you could marry anything in the world and it's not a person, that's what we want to know about this afternoon. Give us a call on 0800 The Edge or text us to 3343 with that weird thing that's not a person that you could see yourself marrying.
I can see myself marrying the internet.
Yeah, you'd marry the internet?
Everything you need is on the internet.
Yeah, give us a call. Jump
Kind
on
of
the
sad.
phone. Yeah, it is kind of sad, really. Would you marry your Twitter account?
Not my Twitter. No, my Twitter account's terrible, but someone else's maybe. Saucy.
Someone said they would marry Grey's Anatomy. That is a great call.
Guy said
Mayo?
you'd marry what?
I want to change my my answer to I'd marry the TV show The Simpsons. There's so many episodes, and whenever I'm feeling down, I put on The Simpsons and I go to a happy place.
I guess The Simpsons has been faithful, and you've had a good relationship for almost 20 years now.
Yeah,
so
longer than any girlfriend.
you guys have
that's
got
for sure.
a big anniversary coming up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So if you had to, what would you marry? What's the thing you would marry?
The creepiest thing I'd marry also would be my husband's favourite shirt because it smells like him and he smells nice.
Oh,
I just love to sniff him all the time. Tessa, what would you marry?
Oh, I would marry my Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, that is a very good soulmate.
Okay, tell me why.
Fire.
I didn't want to make
Because
that.
I can't go to anyone's house if they don't have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Why don't you just get data on your phone, babes?
Because I always run out of my data.
Why don't you just put your phone down and talk to people?
Huh?
Why don't you just not stop using your phone and talk to people whose house you're at?
I don't know. I just have a problem. Wi-Fi's so nice.
What do you use your Wi-Fi for? What's the app?
Yeah.
Definitely Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that is a good one. I've got to say I quite enjoy some Wi-Fi action as well.
She means the internet. She doesn't want to marry a wireless phone signal. Yeah.
Sherry, what would you marry?
Nutella.
Oh yeah, that's
Good
a good
answer.
one. What would you do with Nutella?
Just eat it straight out of the jar like I'm doing right now.
Sherry, did you hear our life hack segment the other week with my Nutella life hack?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so you might already know this, or this might change your life. You know when you're running low on Nutella in the jar and it's a bit annoying to have to scrape around the sides of the jar to get it and stuff? There's not really enough for a sandwich or a good spoonful.
Yeah.
Instead of throwing it away or scraping it out, scoop a scoop of vanilla vanilla ice cream into the jar and eat your vanilla ice cream out of the Nutella jar.
OMG, Beth.
I know, right? OM Jesus.
Yeah, you could have a threesome with Nutella, vanilla ice cream, and you, Sherry, when you guys are all married.
Big love.
Oh my god. I'm so doing that.
Have we just changed your life?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, awesome.
Life hacks are coming up soon as well. Good plug for that, Clint.
Thank you.
Lucinda, what would you marry that is not a person?
I would marry my Sky.
Oh, okay.
That is a really, really good call. How many shows do you reckon you've got on Series Link at the moment, Lucinda?
I couldn't even count. A lot.
Anything and everything.
Yeah, so when I'm out and I'm missing my show, I'm like, oh, it's okay. My boyfriend's taping it for me.
Oh, good. Hey, have you got this? This might change your life again, and that's what we're doing this afternoon. Have you got the Sky app on your phone?
No.
If you get that, you can pair it to your MySky recorder, and then when you're out, if you forgot to record something, you can push a button on your phone and it will record on your MySky at home for you.
Yeah, I've heard that. I actually have the app, but I haven't set it up to be with my MySky.
Well, go and change your life, Lucinda. We've got some texts as well, and I'm going to predict, this is a prediction I'm making, Guy Williams.
Yeah.
The text machine. Is it blowing up?
Interesting you should say it, Sharyn, because the text machine is blowing up. Someone said, I'd marry my AC/DC Back in Black CD. So many good times together.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
That's good. I reckon there's a lot of girls out there who'd marry a One Direction CD they might like, or a Justin Bieber or
Probably
something
marry
like that.
my high school sweetheart, the Limp Bizkit album, then.
Wow, pick a better sweetheart.
Someone texted in saying, I'd marry my mirror because I always look sexy. Oh, this is a good one. I'd marry my pillow. I've had my pillow since I was a kid. I'm 23 and I can't stay anywhere without it.
Okay.
That's a good point.
But pillows have a lifespan.
Yeah, you're supposed to change them every 3 months. I don't.
You're meant to get rid of them after like a year or so.
My biggest fear in life is that people will figure out what my pillow looks like without my pillowcase on it. It's bright yellow. It's like I pissed the pillow.
Yeah.
It's 24 minutes.
You're disgusting.
I changed the pillowcase.
24 minutes past 4 o'clock. The Edge. Guy, Sharyn and Clint.
Love you, pillow.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the Edge.
Friday, which means another episode of Jono and Ben at 10 tonight.
Yes, that's my favourite show. Mainly because I'm on it as well.
Yeah, what's coming up tonight? Anything interesting?
No, nothing interesting. There's never anything interesting on the show.
Oh.
Something to fill in the time before you die, though, eh?
Oh,
this
wow.
This week, what I did was it was actually Jono's idea. You know how Telecom's changing its name to Spark?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it wants to better reflect its brand. Well, I went round to other stores that could change their name and improve their names as well.
Okay.
So that was quite fun. I changed Supre to Stripper Clothes for Kids. I changed number 1 shoe warehouse to number 8 place to buy shoes. Briscoe's to sale shop. Instant finance to lifetime debt. Athlete's foot to foot fungus buffet. That was real awkward, actually, because the athlete's foot peel came out and got real angry at me.
Yeah.
And Baby City to down with condoms. It was pretty immature, but pretty funny at the same time.
You are missing out a very vital thing that's on tonight's show, and if anyone has driven around New North Road in Auckland, there is a huge billboard of a very naked Guy Williams. Surrounded by girls with signs. What is that all about?
There is a bit of... I'm not just some weirdo who made this huge billboard. Jono and Ben were jealous that I got nominated for the Best on Box Awards Sexiest Man of All Time Awards. Vote for me now. bestonbox.co.nz. Just search TV Guide Best on Box. Well, I need it because this is what they put. They punish me. I can't go into details because of like police investigations and stuff like that, but basically I end up naked in front of like 30 beautiful ladies with nothing to protect my dignity except for a pair of Barker's underwear. It's so tense. And when it was over, I was like, good, finally that's done. No one, it's just going to be on our late show and no one's going to see it. They put it on a billboard next to a school.
It is so funny. And the billboard's quite funny. It says, Guy Williams, New Zealand's sexiest man. And then underneath it says, from Nelson, who is 6'5", wears glasses and sits on a stool every Friday for a crappy comedy show. If you want to see the billboard, we have got it up on our Facebook page now. Just go to the Edge Afternoons with Guy, Sharyn and Clint.
I'm looking at it right now. You're very naked.
Oh, it's so embarrassing. It's right next to Eden Park. All the rugby bogans are going to walk past it and throw crap at me. It's good. Oh.
You've got a board short tan. You've got real
let's
white
not talk about it,
upper thighs.
God.
So that's Jono and Ben
so
at 10
gross. I'm
tonight
sorry.
with Guy Williams.
Tune in, please.
No, I'm looking forward to it. Watch it after the rugby tonight.
I've got no dignity.
10 o'clock, TV3. If you've ever wanted to see New Zealand's sexiest man naked, it's now your chance.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Edge. Life hack. Entry granted.
That is the sound you will hear if you give us a good life hack. Life hacks are things that make your life better. For example, if you've got wooden furniture in your house and you've chipped it, then get a walnut, my friend, and just rub that on your wooden furniture and it gets rid of all the dings in that.
Life hack.
Wait.
Entry granted.
Because
There's no way that works.
It works. I've got a picture of it
Get
right here.
a walnut and rub it on there.
Yeah.
Does a peanut work?
No, a walnut, idiot. That's why I said walnut.
Does a walnut work on my car if I scrape the lamppost as well?
No, because it's not wood. Is your car made of wood? Have you got a wooden car?
No.
Okay.
Get better at life, guys. You guys need your lives life.
So I've got a wooden chair at home.
Yes.
I scratch it up.
Yeah.
I get a nut from the supermarket
A walnut?
and rub it on there, and then what? I've got to chew with a bit of walnut dust on it.
No, it gets rid
How
of the
have I
markings
fixed
on
anything?
it.
No, it doesn't.
Come and look at this picture. Come and look at this picture, smartass. Get over here. Isn't that good? That is pretty good.
They did one of those
Thank you
before
very
and
much.
after pictures where they had a piece of wood that was fine, and then they scratched it up real bad, and then they switched them round.
How about this one? How about this
Don't
one?
be jealous of my life hack. I'm going to give you another one. This is one for all the
Okay.
parents out there that have got toddlers, all right?
Yeah, you go.
Got a problem,
You go first.
Got a problem with your kid falling out of bed? Hey, no problem, guys. Go down to the pool store and buy one of those noodles, put that underneath the fitted sheet, and booyakasha, your kid's not falling out of bed anymore.
No entry permissible.
What do you
That
mean?
was a good
That was a
one.
good one.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I can't wait till you have kids.
Entry granted.
I hope that your kids fall out of bed all the time.
I thought your life hack was going to be sick of your kids falling out of bed. Well, tell them stop being a pussy and make them sleep on the floor.
Entry granted.
Put them out on the street and hope someone picks them
Let's
up.
go to the phones for life hacks and see who's here.
Will, what's your life hack?
Life hack is, if you have how do I put it? If you don't have a can opener, you grab your can and rub the top of it on a concrete block for about 5-10 seconds, and then you can pop the top off.
Really?
Well,
you rub the top of the can on a concrete block, and then it'll
Yeah,
just
or like
pop off.
just the concrete outside or something. Instead of butchering it with a knife, you just rub it on 10 seconds, and it wears the can down, and you just pop it off.
We're going to take your word for it.
Life hack. Entry granted.
I thought he was going to say, like, nibble around the side, and you're like, "Ang, nang, 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 nang." That's why we've got so many people with crappy teeth in New Zealand. Matt, what is your life hack?
I just really want the intro, so I don't want to cock it up.
Okay, do it right. Yeah, see if you can get it.
Okay. So, if you've got kids and you don't want them eating all the chocolates and candy and sweets and stuff, hide all of your sweets at the bottom of the fruit bowl. Because not a lot of kids like eating fruit, so they'll be commandoed underneath all of the fruit at the bottom of the bowl.
Matt, you know what you deserve, right?
Life hack. Entry granted.
You boy.
Good on you, Matt. Go home and have your chocolate stash. Erin, what is your life hack?
When you have a zipper that keeps coming down, what you do is you get one of those circles from your key rings and you attach that to your zip and then put the zipper on your button of your jeans or your pants and then put the button through your pant hole and then it will never ever fall down.
That's a good one.
Entry granted.
Life hacked.
Kate. Oh,
No, Kate's there.
Caitlin, let's
All
just
right,
embarrass us now.
Let's take some more of these. Keep them coming in. 0800 The Edge.
Guy, you've got a couple. What are yours?
The text machine is
blowing up,
Blowing
is it?
up.
It's always blowing up.
Want to avoid embarrassment in town tonight? Put on a condom before you go out.
Oh, really?
That's pretty good. I thought that was good.
No entry permissible.
That is a terrible idea. Anything else?
There's a couple other. This is a great one. This is from the text machine. You fill balloons with water, then put food colouring in them and freeze them. Cut the balloon off the ice, and it makes a cool decoration.
That's just better living, everyone.
Can I tell you
That's
one last?
genius.
Can I tell you one last proper life hack?
Yeah.
You know those hang over the door shoe racks?
Yeah.
Get one of those and hang it on the inside of your laundry door. Put all your cleaning products in there, babes. You don't have to search around for those if you've only got a small laundry.
No, sorry.
No entry permissible.
That's just better living, everyone.
Life hack. Entry granted.
So a life hack is something that it's a little trick that you pull on life and you come in through the back door, like using cheat codes on a PlayStation game.
For example, if you're stressed out about an important meeting at work, just don't go. Save yourself the stress.
Entry granted.
But not for long.
I've got a good one for the beach.
Yeah.
If you're heading to the beach and you've got to take your keys and your money and your cell phone and stuff, get a sunscreen bottle that you've already used and clean it out, put it through the dishwasher so it's nice and clean, dry it out, and then when you go to the beach, you put your phone and your keys and stuff in the sunscreen bottle, put the lid back on, and booyah, no one's going to steal your sunscreen.
No entry permissible.
Why can't you just use a Tupperware container? Or
Because people will look in the Tupperware container. They're not ever going to
Oh,
expect.
so no one steals your stuff. I thought it was just for sand.
Were you listening?
Entry granted.
I just think because no one will steal. Oh.
You said no one will steal your sunscreen. I'm like, when has sunscreen theft
Yeah.
ever been a problem?
Because, exactly. That's why you put it in. Honestly, I'm working with bloody amateurs.
No one will steal your keys is what you mean.
Yeah, because no one's going to steal a thing of sunscreen. That's why you
okay.
put it all. Oh, God.
Sorry, says you've been granted access. I've got one. If you're not getting much action,
Not a real one.
If you're not getting much access on Tinder at the moment,
Access denied.
if you're not getting much action on Tinder at the moment, change your profile to a good-looking person, because then people will swipe left on you and say yes, and then when you go on the date, hopefully it'll just be too awkward for them to go, you don't look like the picture anymore, and they'll just go through with the date.
Access not granted. That is not a life hack. That's not a life hack. That's just lying.
It's Tinder hack.
Honestly.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the phones.
0800 The Edge, Tom. What's your life hack, babs?
Hi, so if you're a Povo student like I am, what you do, if you don't have a toasted sandwich maker, you turn your normal toaster on the side and then just chuck the toast in with the cheese on top.
That is a great one, Tom.
I like that.
That is a really good one.
Is that safe?
Granted.
Well, it's debatable. Sean, what's your life hack?
Yo, so when you're like flatting and you're moving out and you want to get your bond back, but you've put a whole bunch of pictures on the wall, you fill the holes from the picture hooks with toothpaste, like white toothpaste.
Yeah.
And then it seals the hole. It's filled then.
Only-
But there's holes all through the wall. We're taking $500 off your bond.
How many flats have you done this in, Sean?
Yeah, let's not go into detail.
So has it worked?
Yes.
Okay, then.
White.
Granted.
It's a brown wall and you put white on.
Yeah. Hey, we're amazed by the walls. They're very smooth, but why are they covered in toothpaste?
Ashley, what is your life hack that's going to make life easier?
So if you play those silly games on your phone where you've got to wait a day for like quests and stuff to complete, just fast forward the time on your phone.
Yeah, I've heard this one, so we will grant you access.
Entry granted.
However, it does screw up things like your calendar and stuff, like if you've got important meetings and stuff.
It's not about the calendar, babes, it's just about winning.
All of a sudden, you'll be in the year 2030, and you'll be like, oh my god, it's my mum's 104th birthday today. Why haven't I texted her?
And finally, Mike, what is your life hack?
Yeah, how you going, guys?
Good, man.
Good, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. I've got a printer at home. It's a laser printer, so all the cartridges and the ink cartridges for it are real expensive, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So what I do is when the toner light comes up on that says that there's no ink left, what I do is take the cartridge out and cover up the sensor light. And
Genius.
Yeah, I actually got another half a year of printing out of that.
I'm also just amazed that you still use a printer at home.
Life hack. Entry granted.
It's weird. Have you just also solved the weird printer mystery where you don't actually need toner? Is this a scam? If you can print without toner, Xerox and the printing company having us for a laugh.
Didn't he say he had a laser printer, though?
Yeah. Do they still use toner, I think?
They don't use ink, do they?
Do you know what? I bet you that this guy is still on hold and Chang's going to pick it up and start talking about 3D printers to him. He says, oh, you hear about that 3D printer? You'll come back a gun.
That's life hacks.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint.
On the bloody edge.
We're going to Christchurch this weekend, eh?
Best day of my life. Jamie Curry tweeted me before. New Zealand's most famous comedian. She's got 7 million Facebook fans.
I guess that does make her New Zealand's biggest comedian, doesn't it?
She's bigger than the All Blacks have 2 million fans. She's got 7 million.
Wow.
She's huge. She's a machine. And she tweeted me. Sorry, I digress.
I love Jamie's World, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyway.
She's not in Christchurch. She's in Hawke's Bay or
7
something.
million? That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing, to say the least. But we're going to Christchurch this weekend.
We are going to Christchurch.
We're going to be hosting the Summer Stein tomorrow as a part of O Week. It's going to be awesome. And David Dallas is one of the big artists that's going to be playing. It's going to be such a great day.
We were in Christchurch last weekend too. Good time down there.
I had
What was the name of that cafe that we went to?
Oh, shout out to the Addington Coffee Co-op. Best cafe in Christchurch. Oh, my God.
That was sick. And then the weekend after that, we're going to Wellington. And at the moment, we're actually looking for somewhere to do our show from.
Yeah.
Yes. So we want to find the best flat. And so what you have to do is you have to go to the Edge Wellington Facebook page and upload a selfie of you and your flat. And then we could be coming to your house to
do the show, have a party, have a barbecue.
Yeah, we'll bring the party. We'll bring some party supplies and that sort of thing.
It's a really good time. My favourite thing about the last flat one we did down in Christchurch was that we were out playing beer pong. I don't drink, so I was just pretending to scull some beers. But playing beer pong in the backyard, having a real good time. And I was like, where's Sharyn? Is Sharyn not joining in the party? I went to look for Sharyn. She was in the house, no crap, telling yarns to like 12 topless men. It was the weirdest, most amazing situation. Cher's dog had mad pull. They're all cats of her. I took a photo. It's amazing.
And then one of them told me a story about they were a really, really awesome group of people.
You wouldn't say good-looking dudes, eh?
Oh, no, they were definitely really hot. But one of them's uncle imports cinnamon whiskey. And so he was like, you've got to try it. And so we all had...
That stuff was delicious.
And it was really good. I was like, I need to be friends with your uncle. And then we were all just yarning for ages. But it was a really awesome time in Christchurch. And I genuinely made some friends at that flat that I'm going to hang out. I'm going to hang out with them this weekend.
We want to do it again next weekend down in Wellington. So if you've got a flat you think qualifies as the Wellington Flat of the Year, like Sharyn said, take your flat selfie, upload it to the Edge Wellington Roadrunners Facebook page, and we'll come and do the fat 14 there, not this weekend, but next weekend.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the Edge.
You know how one of the greatest things in life is saying told you so to somebody?
Yeah.
I got to have one of these glorious moments the other day with Clint.
Hello.
And Clint was supposed to be going to something, and he had committed to it like 2 months beforehand. And
it's this Sunday, eh?
Yeah, it's this Sunday.
It's supposed to be this Sunday, and he goes, I really need to get out of this
He
thing.
wanted to get out of it. For like 2 weeks he
Am I
wanted to get out
telling
of
the
this.
story or are you telling the story?
No, you're telling the
Am
story.
I telling the story? Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So he was...
Sorry,
This is my moment. I need to tell the story. So he was then trying to get out of this thing, and he goes, I've got to get out of it. I just got out of it, guys. And this is a week after telling us he needed to get out of it. And I said, what did you tell him? And he goes, I said I had a family emergency.
Yeah.
And I said, what an idiot. I was like, your thing is 7 days away, and you said you've got a family emergency. So your family emergency obviously isn't an emergency because you've still got 7 days to go. That is the worst and most obvious lie ever.
A scheduled family emergency.
Yeah, and then Clint was like...
No one questions a family emergency,
Clint
though.
was like, no one ever questions a family emergency. I was like, they do, because it's the first lie ever. If anyone ever says that they have food poisoning or they have a family emergency, 9 times out of 10, it's a lie. So about literally 4 minutes later, the guy walks in and he goes, what's this family emergency that can wait till the weekend? And he got snapped out on this amazing white lie, and I've never seen the blood just rush out of Clint's face faster.
It wasn't even like that, because we cleared it was a lie, and then all of a sudden he comes into the building and we're like, oh shit. He walks down to us and just goes, how bad's the family emergency?
Right.
Like, if it's just a sick aunt, you can get out of it, mate.
Good news, though. Look who's got Sunday free now. Look who doesn't have to do that thing on Sunday.
It is the worst, and you were so nervous about getting snapped out on it. So we want to know your stories as well. When have you been...
Did I get snapped out, though? I reckon I got away with it.
You were the most obvious liar that has ever lived, and he could tell, and you reeked of bullshit.
Just stick to your story, though, that's the key. Just whatever happens,
to the grave.
And you said something. One of your excuses was about one of your relatives that's already dead.
Oh, they're not to know that, though.
Yeah. Can't be any harm once they're dead.
That is so bad. If we want to know about your white lies you've been snapped out on, call us on 0800 The Edge or text us to 3343 right now.
If this comes back to bite me in the ass, if because you did this thing on the radio, I end up having to actually do this thing on Sunday, I'll be so pissed off at you, because I am away with it. Whether I'm dubious, whether I'm on shaky ground, doesn't matter. At the moment, my Sunday is free.
I am pretty sure it would be your fault for being a big fat liar in the first place.
Call us then if you got busted in a white lie, because it was a white lie. It wasn't something bad that I was getting out of.
Clint tried to use a white lie to get out of something he had to do this Sunday, and he got caught out on it because then the guy walked in 4 minutes later because he used the worst excuse ever. He said he had a family emergency, except it was Monday when this happened, and the thing is happening on Sunday. So if it was a real emergency, you'd have to go straight away, not wait till Sunday.
A scheduled emergency.
Just an actual idiot. But Leanne, you had some thoughts on this.
I was just wondering, isn't a white lie a lie you tell with good intentions?
Yeah, I had good intentions of getting my Sunday free.
Is it good intentions to say something about someone dying, though?
I did not use the words dying. Sharyn,
okay.
Sharyn has indulged
He
in...
said it's something to do with my grandma, and his grandma's already passed away.
No. Yes, she has, actually.
rest in peace.
It was not good, Leanne.
I've got one of them, by the way. She's still alive. I don't want to jinx mine. Someone...
Yeah, no, I know the feeling,
Someone
mate.
just texted in and said, joking about a dead relative, that's tapu, bro.
It is tapu, bro.
It's catching on, bro.
But Sonny has been snapped out in a white lie before. Sonny, tell us about it.
Well, to be honest, when you're a contractor, you always get a 6-month or a 1-year contract, and you want to go on a leave, and you hardly get one if you get a new contract.
Yeah.
So the only way you can find is the best way to kill someone.
Hypothetically kill someone, right?
This is the third time I killed my father-in-law. Who's already dead.
Well, hypothetical, Sonny? You're not actually killing him.
Oh, no, I'm not killing him, but hey, look, verbally, I have to kill him back. It's the only way I can get a leave.
No, because...
but then, you know, the best part is I got snapped one of my contract, because I didn't realize my ex-project manager was going to start when I was on leave. While I was attending my father in the funeral.
His third funeral.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you
when I came back and I found that my project manager was started as a program director, and he said, "Oh, you're going to back home?" I said, "Yeah, I did, because my father-in-law died." I said, "Wasn't it the same thing you told me last 8 or 9 months back?"
Sonny, what does someone wear to their father-in-law's third funeral, by the way?
Yeah,
exactly.
Anyway, that's how life works, mate.
Okay, hey,
thank you so much for your call, Sonny.
That's not how life works.
He is our favourite call of the week. So, Sonny, please hold the line, because Chang is going to hook you up with a prize from our $1 million prize cupboard. So just stay there.
What a good guy.
I love Sonny so much.
Well, that's how life works, mate.
Good
on you, mate.
It's good going into the weekend, I think. Next, Magic, Sarah Bareilles. The script, and we're going to call our guest list winner next as well.
And we got Cream of the Crap coming up. But hey, you already teased that because you said Magic was up next. Nailed it. Steal that joke, guys.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the edge.
Thanks, everyone, for downloading and listening to the podcast.
Sharyn, why are you doing
that? I've just taught myself how to do that elephant noise.
No, you didn't just teach yourself. You told us the same thing on the podcast yesterday. You don't sound anything like an elephant. You look
Wait.
You look like you've eaten an oyster, but you've got a shellfish allergy.
Sharyn, better round this up. The Blues are kicking off soon.
Go to the Crusaders. Have an amazing weekend, and thank you for the music, the joy that you're bringing. We'll see you next week, you good-looking beast.
Thanks for listening, guys.
The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.